604 Ale House. As we move on to the next bout of the evening. Our next bout is a 145-pound amateur MMA bout. That will consist of three-minute rounds. Our first fighter is fighting for freelance Molly.
A lot of Molly boys on this card. 1, 2, 3, 4 fights already. 4 fighters from Molly on this card.
Corner, Kevin Valdez.
You know, I got to talk to Kevin outside, and he's obviously from Maui. He was actually telling me that he was from Lahaina, and that he was out here to put on for his city, showing that, you know, you can come through adversity and be able to come out here and still perform no matter what the circumstances are back home. And he was telling me, you know, he had these unfortunate circumstances, saying that, you know, he had problems with his gym, finding training partners, finding good coaches, but he was still wanting to come out here and make it happen, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Regardless of his living situation back home, he told me that no matter what bothers him at home, he feels great about fighting because he can always let go of it. He said nobody cares when you're in the cage. He said nobody cares about who you are or what you do outside of the cage when you're inside. So it was awesome to hear that for him. And, you know, he's not here with a crazy professional team or a crazy big team or a squad. He's here with his friends and just people that believe in him from back home in his backyard. And that's exactly what he told me. He said, I fight outside, I fight in the streets, and I fight in my backyard.
Nice.
And here we are.
Nice. Fighters are born now, they're not made. Wow, his opponent, though, he's going to have a tough fight against him. Kimo Rodriguez.
No, I agree with him.
Kimo's he's a good boxer, wrestler.
And Kimo is also a guy who takes the sport very seriously and comes with a great team. So I'm definitely looking forward.
He's got great training partners up in Big Island. He's got freaking Chris Cisneros. He's got who else? Shane Nelson. Bro, studs, bro.
A bunch of hammers.
Their striking coaches over there are great too.
Yes, absolutely. A lot of good talent coming out of Hilo right now.
Our next fighter, fighting in his 145-pound amateur MMA bout. This fighter is fighting for the Hilo Boys MMA. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the red corner, Kimo Valdez.
Kimo, he's a little bulldog, bro. Shorter.
Yeah, Kimo brings the heat.
Yeah. I mean, his last fight was pretty ecstatic. You know, he had the guy that he knocked out trying contestant. I
was right there. We watched it.
Yeah. It was double. It was like back. He knocked you out and then woke you back up.
Kimo was so classy. Kimo was so classy, bro.
Yeah.
He could have definitely started throwing hands with the guy, and he didn't.
Yeah, he kept it real.
Yeah.
And, you know. I mean, when you're in that type of position, you just knock somebody out and they woke up.
But they're coming after you, you know what I mean? They're still coming after you.
Yeah.
You have two choices, right?
Yeah.
And he chose to be cool and not light him up again.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Again.
Yeah. But, you know, he's here. He's going to put on a show, that's for sure.
This song is timeless.
Yeah. What to say?
Oh, yeah. You can use this song
drop
for
like
forever.
a bad habit.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys got to tell me, what is something about about the eyelids? Maybe I'm missing out on something, but these heavy hands. Heavy hands. Heavy overhands, heavy straights, and heavy down the middles. Everything. And it's just all the local fighters who's got
Yeah, you know, a lot of it too, Justin, is a lot of these guys are more green to the sport. So you'll see them wing a lot, you know, more punches and throw big power bombs. And I think that's part of it. I think the other part of it is just points up the scrap.
Yeah,
they love to get knocked out. So,
I mean,
you know.
fuck. I mean, they're not missing half of them. So the ones that do land.
Yeah, those can do big damage.
Yeah, man. See it internationally.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Yeah, and you just see a different type of an excitement in these local events, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Round one.
Yeah, look at that. Look at them. Yeah. Everybody is ready. Kevin and
Oh, head kick off the bat.
Oh, there we go.
Kevin Valdez ate that thing, man. Kimo Rodriguez right in the center, and immediately for the takedown on the fence. Let's go.
It's never good when your corner's yelling, don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Yeah, I'd say that's a red flag.
That's that overhand right I was just talking about. These heavy hands, he's shelling up.
Kevin Valdez shelling up on the fence. Not usually a good choice.
Yep. He's coming off the fence though. He's coming out with some big strikes. He doesn't. It's still his confidence.
Kimo Rodriguez is very confident here. Hands down, kind of fainting at him.
This is almost kind of an unfair fight.
Oh, a little knee there. Kevin another knee back.
Through the knee up the middle.
Eating big shots here.
Yeah, he's melting.
It's over.
This one is over.
I love the top of the cage action. Never gets old. It looked like two follow-up body shots. It looked like 2 hard liver shots.
Who's our 145 champion?
Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your fighters. Be advised, ladies and gentlemen, all the athletes that come onto this stage put their lives on the line for your viewing spectacle. I would like to say thank you so much to all of our fighters coming out here. Thank you for entertaining us. Greatness and appreciation will be showered upon you for the rest of the evening.
Think about it. Yeah. So you can't really say that.
Hard ones. You will know. That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here once again. Thank you so much for joining us here at the Central 4 Ale House. We'd like to say thank you so much for coming out to support your local fighters, and thank you so much to all of our sponsors coming out here tonight. Thank you to the Central 4 Ale House. Thank you to the Infinity Life Center. Thank you to Loyalty Clothing. Thank you to Think Highly. Thank you so much to the Pipeline Smoke Shop. Thank you to Modelo. Thank you to the Corona Excepcion. Thank you to Monster Energy. Thank you to My Kind Grind. And thank you so much to Run Up Hard. When you gotta run up hard. Put your hands together for both of your fighters coming out here. Fighter to the center of the ring. Fighter to the center of the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, and your winner of this bout due to a TKO after 58 seconds in the very first round, fighting in the red corner, Kimo
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Kimo Rodriguez. That's 2 finishes, first round finishes in a row, yeah? And the last one was a knockout, this one was a TKO body shot, right? Who do you want to fight in the 145 division?
Whoever, it don't matter. The guy that I was supposed to fight from Texas, he pulled out. He messaged me apologizing, but he still wants to run it, so maybe if he's down for that, the next card on Memorial Day, I'll be open to doing that.
Okay, so you came out, you threw hands, and actually you threw a kick to start the fight and land. Then you came out, you tested the takedown, you could have got it, but you didn't. You let go, you stood back, and you worked your boxing. Was that the game plan, just to see how his takedown defense was?
No, that was exactly the game plan, was just to stand up. I caught myself going in for the takedown, and I pushed off immediately. I was like, no, this is not what I wanted to work on. So I pushed off, kept my distance, and wanted to work my striking, but it was awesome.
Hey, so there's another 45er right after this. There's another 45er right after this, a match, and another local boy from Kahepu'u. But how would you feel about running for a title already? Gotta have a title fight with that many wins in a row. What do you think?
Nah, I think maybe I can get a couple more in.
Nah, you got no fight. But hey, do you want to thank anybody?
I want to thank my parents, my brother, my sister, all my coaches, Coach Chris, Shane, Coach Reagan Pan from the Penn Hawaii Youth Foundation, Eric Beach. Thank all you guys. I want to thank my sponsors, IO Hawaii and Penn Hawaii Youth Foundation. Thank you guys all for coming out tonight. I hope you guys liked it.
What a great community he has around him, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, Kimo Rodriguez.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together once again for Kimo Rodriguez. Ladies and gentlemen, be advised at this time, we're going to be taking a brief intermission break. Before they do, last call for alcohol and everything like that.